Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And, yeah, I'm, kind of back streaming here. Hold on a second. Yo, Steven and Von Craft, what's going on? What's up? Fix this thing from top chat to live. What's up, Albert? Albert, your name is going to be kind of hard for me to say. So, I think you guys all know, in case anybody else happens to watch this at some point and we're like, why was such a long time off? So, I had taken time off for a little bit because I got stuck at one point playing this game and I had to start from scratch. And then I went through a pretty serious bout of Bell's palsy, which was not fun, and I'm still dealing with it right now. Like I haven't fully recovered from it yet. And you know what? It's too dark. Let me actually. But yeah, so the whole left side of my face was pretty much paralyzed. I'm definitely, it's a lot better now than it was before. But certain letters are still like weird for me to try to pronounce. Like, I can talk pretty normal, but like B's and F's are hard to say because the left side of my mouth is still, like, the muscles are still weak, so it's hard to pronounce certain things. So it's still hard to eat. Voncraft is asking for context. Not sure what you mean in terms of context. So like even now, like when I'm eating or drinking, like I got to be careful that I don't dribble stuff out the side of my mouth, which is really aggravating. But I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Oh. Reading, Albert was saying, call him what you want. But yeah, but anyway, I'm talking well enough now that I figure I can get on here. But for people that are jumping on just because they see the game that I'm playing. So a couple days ago, the River Raids DLC dropped. And I want to jump on that because even though in this playthrough I'm pretty far behind where I was, where I left off, the River Raid stuff is it's own thing. It's separate, so it's not gonna like mess up with the story. Oh, Albert was saying to call him that because he doesn't care what I call him. First of all, where is... So, and if anyone doesn't know what the whole River Raids thing is, it's from what I understand, it's only like, really like a few hours worth of extra content in the game. But any extra amount of content is cool to me. It's like new buildings and stuff and a new ship and a whole new thing with Vikings. Boncraft says, I've been doing lots of Dark Souls lately. Right on.
I've never heard tell of any river champion. Not sure what to make of that.
I know Albert's a big fan of that game.
Sunniva, and stranger, what brings you to our shores?
Vaughn and his crew claim to be raiders of great treasures. They seek to join with Ravenstone.
If you wish to join us, we only ask for hard work and loyalty. No need of silver or gold.
Wouldn't say no to it either.
It is good to meet you, Eivor. And there is more in
Vaughn.
this for you than precious metals. We may seem weary and ragged, but we know secret routes of England's coasts, where you will find a wealth of resources for Ravensthorpe.
You seek to share them with us. Why?
When the table is laden with too great a feast, you gather friends round to enjoy. We seek friends and feasting. Let me show you. I will take you out on a raid, once we repair our ship.
I appreciate the offer, and accept it.
All right. Toby. Yeah, I'm back. So, Von Craft, your controller is crapping out on you? That sucks. I replaced the controller that came with my PS4 a while ago because the same thing, the left analog stick was getting, without touching it, was kind of doing its own thing.
Ah, now that's a dock worthy of our longship. Come and talk to me whenever you are ready to leave.
But yeah, like I wouldn't even touch the analog stick and my character would just start moving on their own, and that was really aggravating. And the thing that sucked was I liked that controller because it was designed to go along with my Darth Vader exclusive PS4, so it was like different colored buttons and stuff like that. It just looked cool. All right, so find and speak to Gunnar. That's I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing the River Raid stuff. So hold on, let me change the quest here to the River to Raid. Here we go. At least the PS4 can work on on PC. That's helpful.
Are you ready to set sail?
Oh, I'm ready. River raids are more challenging than regular raids, but offer the chance to find new gear, weapons, and foreign supplies to upgrade your Jans Viking hull. River raid longship, or trade with Vaughn for cosmetic schemes. Be careful though, if you die during a river raid, you will lose all of the progress you made and rewards you gained during the raid. That's fine, I don't plan on dying. Can PS4 be used wireless? Yeah, oh yeah, all the controllers are wireless.
I am ready. On to the raid.
We will use my crew for the first outing. Easier for me to show you what lies along the riverbank. Later, you are welcome to send your own Jom's Vikinger along the paths we travel. Mine could use the rest.
So, from what I understand, we can recruit our own Vikings. But we want to try to get like level 2 and level 3 Vikings, because I guess they can level up or something. Oh, for PC? Oh, I have no idea. Toby, any clue? I mean, I'd imagine there's probably a way to do it. Huh. Weird. So yeah, so apparently with this DLC, we can build a new building, our Jans Viking Hall, and we're going to have a separate longship that we use for these particular raids. So we don't use our regular longship. So that's cool, so I can design it differently. And we can recruit different raiders that are specifically used only for the river raids. Yeah, the Xbox controllers always work normal, I guess. And I totally understand that too. I wouldn't want to go blowing extra money for that.
This river does not appear on many maps. Few know how to navigate it. But the Jomsvikinga have been learning its currents. An old friend said it was a smuggling route for Roman traders. She claimed it was useful in hiding their tracks. In fact, it is so well hidden. You could raid your very neighbors and they would never know it was you. Something to think about.
Okay. Oh, and incidentally, I have unique gear. I have a the Valkyrie cloak and chest piece. Figured I would use that while I'm pretty much replaying the entire game. But when I get to the point where I left off, I'll start streaming the game again, going through the stories.
Look, there! Villages! Not hoarders of wealth, mind you, but well worth the trouble if you're seeking rations for the crew.
Yeah, so that's another thing. I guess we need to have rations, because if our crew gets injured, they're either...
My crew is like a pack of trained wolves. They will respond to your orders.
Okay.
Give them freely and loudly.
Okay, so if they get hurt, if we have rations, we can revive them right away. Anyone who gets injured or killed, I guess, they're out of action for a while, so you won't have them with you when you go to do these raids. Albert with the Batman questions. Man, first day back. Eventually. I don't play any of the Souls games because I don't have I just don't have the patience for it. I have that one game, The Surge, which is basically built the same way as Dark Souls and stuff, and that game drove me nuts. I got to the point where I was so frustrated with it, I haven't beaten it. And I haven't really had the inkling to go back and play it anymore because it aggravates me so much that I'm not having fun. Alright, so during a river raid, hold down to view useful information about the river raid and your crew. The river alert gauge shows the level of enemy reinforcements at raid locations. The cargo counter shows how many foreign supplies you have collected and how full your longship's cargo hold is. You can also see the health of each crew member and the number of rations they're currently carrying. Oh, well that's cool. And then I can just end the raid if I want. I can go fishing in the middle of a raid if I want. That would make lots of sense. So I can carry up to 200 supplies. And I know that you can constantly redo these raids, so you can play these over and over and over again. And you're dead. So yeah, so you can play these over and over again, and every time you conquer one of these areas, like the next time you show up, it'll be tougher because the I guess it's alerting your neighbor, or it's alerting the I guess the other towns, so like their local guards will be on alert for it.
Hey, give me a hand here.
Alright, big ration chests. Big ration chests give a ration to you and each Viking, Jom's Viking, and your River Raid crew. Jom's Vikings will use their rations automatically when their health is low. You can spend one of your rations to revive a downed Jom's Viking, but you must reach them in time.
That seems to be everything. We should return to the ship.
That's all that was here? This town sucked. I didn't even go in that building. Alright. Guess we got everything that we came for, right? Just checking the,
I've had tougher fights in taverns.
Well, stay alert. The smoke from the flames will alert camps downriver. The fighting will get tougher as we go.
River alert level. When you raid a location, the smoke from the fires will alert other locations up the river, increasing the river alert gauge. As the river alert gauge rises, you will encounter more enemy reinforcements at each location. You can check the river alert gauge by opening the quick actions wheel. Okay. Oh, that's what that little meter is in the top left. Okay. La-dee-dee-da-dee-dee. Just floating on down the river, don't mind us. So here's another thing. So like this spot here will probably be barricaded at some point when I come through. 'Cause I understand that they'll...
Military camp. You will find foreign supplies and even gear if you're lucky. They will put up a fight, but so be it, yeah?
Yeah. But they'll put chains across the rivers, or they'll put like wooden barricades up that you'll have to smash through. Stuff like that. All of which I think is cool. I know some people were disappointed that there wasn't as much to this DLC as they'd hoped, but I don't have a problem with it because I look at it like, hey, it's something, you know, like it's keeping the game fresh, giving you lots of stuff to do. Ow. Charging at me was not the smartest thing you could have done. Oh, let's get out of the fire. Can everybody else please not jump into the flames? That would be wonderful. Foreign cargo chests. Found in military and monastery locations and can contain gear, weapons, or foreign supplies. Foreign supplies can be spent at Ravensthorpe to build and upgrade the Yams Viking Hall, upgrade the River Raid longship, or trade it with Vaughn for exotic items.
This looks valuable. I should take it back to the settlement.
Okay, so there's 50, and we can only take up to 200.
We've outstayed our welcome!
Did you just literally just yell yay? She did. She just yelled yay! It's kind of a silly celebration. But she's not one of my people, so I don't understand her ways of celebrating. Alright, I need to get into that building somehow. Jump over, please. Thank you. So there really wasn't a lot to find in here, huh? Alright, you guys. Hey, listen, if you're gonna smash stuff, smash it, like... Make sure I'm not missing anything else. I mean, this is just the introductory mission, so there's not gonna be much to find. You guys are just chatting amongst yourselves, which is cool.
Hey!
I thought you were a fighter, yet you didn't join the battle. Biding your time for bigger fights.
More of a captain these days. Odd, isn't it? A raider who doesn't raid. Turns out, spending years getting damn near chopped in half leaves you with enough aches and stiff muscles to keep you bolt bound. Now come, let us go.
Okay, so the alert isn't very high quite yet. So I'm guessing that some of the strategies may be to not necessarily attack everything along the river, depending on what you're trying to gather. Although, for this, I don't see why I would hold back.
Come! Help me with this!
Oh, see, my guy is here. That was quick. Yeah, that guy's dead. Oh, Jesus, you guys are trying to light that thing on fire, which would explode. Might as well kill everybody here, so...
Let's get back to the ship!
What, is that everybody? Killed everybody already? Now we're not done, there's still stuff to find. Whoops, let's actually go through the door.
The side must be barred.
Or let's not. Alright, still gotta climb the thing. Can we not, can we please not? Thank you. Whee! Viking fun. Alright, so really only a couple people even got hurt at all.
I don't know about you, but I am ready to return to Raven's.
The film
Let the
school.
crew know when you are ready.
Oh, film school's been postponed for 3 months. Oh, wow. Why was it postponed? Because of COVID-related stuff? Or you personally had to postpone it? Oh, because of COVID? That sucks. I mean, it's better, you know, to be safe, but, you know, it still sucks. Von Cross says, know anything about planes of World War II? Yes and no. Not like, you know, not an expert or anything, but... Return to the settlement. If you want to return to the settlement, enter the command position. I'm not going to do that yet. I don't need to.
Hey!
Enemy reinforcements have increased at all locations in the river.
More sails!
Well, so far that doesn't seem to have been an issue. Alright, right on. Since we've only got 2 people that are remotely hurt at this point, I don't see why we should have to worry about reinforcements. What? How did that not hit that guy? Take this, I'll take all of that stuff. Take all your trinkets, all your silver. Anything in here? Just a snack. Did you guys already kill everybody? I don't want to return to the settlement yet. Alright. Gotta find a way in.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Yeah, what's the trick to getting into this? Is that all? Alright, I'll check that in just a second. Okay, one of you goons gonna help me?
Give me a hand over here.
Okay, clearly I need to... Over here, nerdling, help me. Yeah, now that you guys are hanging around, come over here.
Hey, come here a moment.
Thank you. Okay, there's just rations.
We are done here. Come on.
Alright, let's go. Okay, let me look at this. Why can't I... Hold on a second, I'm having trouble seeing this. So Von Kraft was at the depicting the early jets.
What are you doing?
I don't remember what they were called. When the Nazis had
Catch the wind.
designed that jet engines. For some reason I can't like. Yeah, that's what I thought. And fortunately, I couldn't like zoom in on it on my phone. It's just a chode. Okay, so we just did a loop. Okay, so there's nothing more to... Okay. Yes. Alright, so... Nobody died. We raided 4 places. The Comet, that's right.
Let's sail.
Nobody died. We got 100 of these supplies. Damn E-163. It's crazy. They did have some of them that were that actually saw combat. But I know that one of the problems is that at the point that they were developed, they wouldn't have really had enough time to properly train enough pilots, and they weren't able to manufacture enough of them to really make much of a difference. Everything is very dark. Mongo says there was one Russian jet, more like a rocket, that had crazy. Oh, that I'm sure that would have been absolutely like horrifying to go at full speed. Albert saying, I just replayed The Last of Us 2 for the first time in 6 months. The first time, it was such a roller coaster of emotions, so I had to process everything for half a year. But now I played it twice, and I loved it more the second time. Boncraft, it's The Last of Us. So The Last of Us 2. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of people that have said the same thing, like people that I know in real life, you know, in my personal circles that have the first time they played it that they were so torn up, and the second time they played it that they were able to process things better instead of being, you know, so emotionally reactive. And you have you don't hate Abby anymore. You actually like her a lot. See, that's the thing. That's like I was getting it. That's what and how I was trying to explain as I was playing it. Like I was understanding her perspective, and that's what I really, really appreciate. And I won't spoil anything for anyone who hasn't played it, but that was one of the things I really, really appreciated from The Last of Us 2 was the two perspectives that you were viewing of the same story, but you're getting two sides of the same coin. So being able to play off actual themes of revenge and anger and not just have a traditional good guy, bad guy role, I thought was great. That's why I love that game. Funkroff says, yeah, it went like 500 miles per hour. Jesus. And at that time period.
That was invigorating. And as lucrative as I promised ya. Think we have got enough supplies here to put something together?
Something like what?
A place to stay where we can stretch out. Oh, wouldn't want to bother Adis and the rest.
You know Adis?
I know of Adis. Her reputation as a fighter and as a trainer precedes her. Simply wouldn't want to get in her way.
I see. Well,
Who's
we have
Adis?
space for a hall. And with enough supplies, we can make something in due time.
Is Adis the one that I speak to whenever I want to arrange my crew and stuff? I think that's who that is. Albert saying it's still just hard for me to accept that so-and-so is dead and will never play as that person again. I don't know if that's necessarily true. That we never get to play as that character again, because who knows what kind of like DLC may come out, or you know, the next sequel or whatever. Like, granted, it's probably going to be like flashback material if you're going to play as that person, but you have to figure between the first and second game, there's a lot. You got a lot of years in between, and there's a lot of stuff that you know they've been through, and you know, little stories that you can tell. So we may be able to. And yes, like the flashback scenes in the game. Boncraft saying future advice censored by saying them rather than a specific gender. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, the Last of Us TV show is going to be coming out. I saw. Alright, how many supplies and whatnot is it going to take to do this? Let me guess, 100? Hey, look, building costs 100. We just so happen to have collected 100. Yeah, I don't remember the young girl's name, but Pedro Pascal is gonna be all. That's a great casting. So I'll be very interested to see like who else they put in there, and I know people are going to complain if they deviate at all from how the first game story went, but I hope that they do deviate somewhat. Like, don't tell the exact same story, because if you've played the game, you already know everything that's going to happen, and you're not really learning anything new. You're just seeing a live-action version of what you've already experienced. So I know people will complain from anything being different, but I want it, and I'm not saying completely change it, but just change enough that it's going to be interesting. Like, you know, that the main story or plot or whatever, just tweak it enough that it's not a complete retelling. You know, that's one of the things I always liked about the Walking Dead series, is that it loosely followed the comic books, but it wasn't identical to the comic books. So when I'm watching the TV show, I'm not sitting there like, yeah, I already know what's going to happen. Like, I might have a loose idea, but I don't know exactly beat for beat. There's a few people that were being, people were trying to get, you know, they were hoping would be cast as Joel. Several that I thought were good choices, but I think Pedro Pascal, I think he'll nail it. I think he'll do real well. And and you're right, the dude does look like Joel with a beard. We have a Yom's Viking Hall. Apparently a bunch of people to talk to within. But I think those are Vikings to recruit.
Welcome to the Jomsviking Hall, Eivor. Been a long time since we've had a permanent place to gather and share stories. Come here to hire more Jomsvikinga for your raids. With time, it will attract some impressive fighters. Real talents.
So you say. Okay, ringing the bell will kick out all the Jans Vikings in the hall and replace them with new ones to recruit. Okay, so I gathered, I was watching someone talking about a lot of this, so it's like if you're not thrilled with who's in here, or if they're not the levels that you want, that you can just cling the bell and...
If you would have me, Eivor, my weapon is yours.
You sound like you're drunk. Alright, so she's...
Father, grant, my time will soon come.
Alright, she's not going anywhere.
Let me lend my strength to yours, Eivor.
So these aren't... These are just created for the game. They're not
I'll
actually...
be ready when you need me.
I long to join this crew, one all skulls will herald. There is always need for raiders. My chance will come.
Alright, so you guys just hang on a second. I'm gonna run over... I want to check something here. I actually was able to recruit a friend of mine's Jans Viking. And it actually, I was amazed because every single time I've encountered any of these potential recruits, it's never anyone that I know.
I will find much honor following you.
Okay, you calm yourself. I'm not taking it.
Father,
But again, that's someone else. I
will soon
don't
come.
personally know them. Where's the dude that... I think that's actually... So the one... The taller one is my guy, and the one next to him is actually my buddy Rich's character. Alright. So what I don't know is if I recruit any of these Jan's Vikings for my raider crew for the river raids. I'm guessing then I can just probably edit who's in and out of my crew. So if I find people that are level 2 and 3, I can have them replace the rest of these, I'm guessing. I was saying, what I'm wondering is whether they will make the show canon, and if yes, how are they going to fit into the game canon? Also, the girl cast as Ellie is only 14, so if they follow canon, they have to make the show about the first game. I think that's the plan, is that their series is going to be it's going to be about the first game. Yeah, because I mean, it would be kind of hard to. I don't know if they're going to consider the show canon so much as the game world is canon, and they're going to be basing it on the game world. Now, unless they end up doing, you know, if the show's successful and they have several seasons come out, and by the time a third Last of Us game is ready to come out, like they've got enough seasons in where they've gotten past The Last of Us 2, then maybe stuff that would be seen in the TV show would also be in the game. But honestly, like, just basing it on the first game, I think that you would have so much to draw from like, if you think about how the first game story plays out, one season could just be like, what the hell's her name? Great, I can't remember her name. Joel's friend. The woman that you initially go with Ellie. Maybe it's gonna. Robert says maybe it's gonna be like The Walking Dead. Tess, that's it. In relation to The Walking Dead game, it's just a verse here. If you get what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so, like, the first season can just like lead up to. It could be when you are with Tess, and then the season finale could be what happens with Tess, and then season 2 would be the next major story arc going on. Like, the whole game, you could probably break that into like 3 seasons. You know, again, depending on like how many episodes are going to be. But there's enough content there that I think you can. And plus, even in the first game, there's pretty significant time jumps. Like when they leave one area, next thing you know, you're in a, you know, they're approaching another city, and you're like, well, what happened in between? Like, that's where they can tell a lot of unique stories, and that's what I'm really hoping that they do. I really hope that they you know, that they break it up that way. All right, let me just recruit these people.
Long have I waited for the chance to serve one of
To me,
such
warrior.
worth.
Let gold and glory be our meat
Sign
and mead.
to the Drakkar via the barracks or the river raid launch. Okay.
Let us join battle together and reap glorious
Come.
bounty.
Show me your valor in battle and earn your place at the great table.
I'm gonna have an all-female crew. What's up, Sean Cooper? Sean's saying, is this game worth buying? I think it is, 100%. I'm, especially now, I think it's probably cheaper. You can probably get it cheaper than when it first came out, right? But there's a ton to do in this game, so I mean, I've been having a blast.
Ah, Eivor. I have been meaning to mention to you legacy of St. George.
Is this some sort of ridiculous legend?
It is. The story is that the revered saint's legacy, lost for hundreds of years, is divided and hidden across England.
Such a great treasure, and yet no one has any idea where even a single piece could be.
Until now. For months I have heard whispers that match the stories. And now my scouts have returned with a map. The rivers Severn and Exe both play a role in George's legend.
Very well. That is where we will search.
But keep a lookout for hints of other hiding places. Nothing is known for certain. Whether any of it actually exists.
Albert, I think Sean was referring
Care
to
go find
Assassin's
out?
Creed.
Sounds tempting. I'll go.
Good luck. Up for some raiding?
Let's see what he has to sell. But yeah, if we're talking about, you know, any games, yeah, the Last of Us games are more than worth it. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla is super fun. Alright, longship customization. Your River Raid longship can be upgraded separately from the Drakkar. You can also upgrade your River Raid longship cargo capacity by spending supplies. Each upgrade increases the amount of supplies you can bring back from River Raid. So I know that's the first thing I'm really going to want to focus on is enhancing how much cargo space you can carry. I mean, right now it's pretty plain, right?
We will travel along here. If you have any treaty concerns, rest assured our raids will not affect them. You will work under cover of our ships and avoid familiar places.
Bond's map shows distinct
What
rivers
mischief have you been in?
known by the Jomsvikings. Each river has unique treasures to find and collect. Raiding a river will temporarily raise its difficulty level, and you will encounter more physical defenses the next time you raid there. Diversify your river raids to find a path of least resistance. Okay, so this has few river defenses, so we'll try that one. Ah! Your River Raid longship has its own crew of Jomsvikings raiders. Jomsvikings can be assigned to the Drakkar or the River Raid longship, but can only serve on one crew at a time. Assign Jomsvikings you recruited to fill seats on your River Raid longship. Then pay the fee to launch a River Raid. Don't forget, the higher ranked Jomsvikings are more effective raiders. The rank of each Jomsviking corresponds to the combat power and the number of rations they can carry in river raids. Upgrade your Jomsviking hull to recruit higher ranked Jomsvikings to your crew. Jomsvikings who fell in battle during a river raid cannot be reassigned to the raiding crew until they recover. If you don't have enough healthy Jomsvikings for a full raiding crew, go recruit more from the Jomsviking Hall. Okay, that's cool. So this is my guy. Okay, so this is all the people who are already on the ship. So if I want to change that, I can put... Okay, so you know what is really cool about that is that there's people that I hired. See, I won't really need these people. But I can put people into my raiding crew. Okay, so that's Shuddy's. That's my buddy Rich. Hold on. Have I seen Retro Replay? It's Troy Baker and Nolan North, who play Last of Us together with guests. I know I've seen one. Is it a series on YouTube? I know the girl who plays was Dana. I know I've seen her play it too. Alright, so Shuddy. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put all the people who I've picked up along the way and throw them all in my... Like, rather than just have a crew full of game-created Vikings. Like, the extra people that I'm not taking on my regular raids can go with me for the river raid. So that's very cool. So I got 2 extra spaces here. Says yes, and it's so interesting because of the input you and facts we get from Joel himself. Don't watch it for the gameplay. Both are really awful at the game. Troy acts like an expert, but he's so bad. Kind of sad that Joel is bad at Last of Us. That's a lot. That happens a lot. I've seen other people who are like voice actors and whatnot, like, you know, that are playing the games that they star in, and it's like they don't even really know. Like, the really like thing that bothers me is when they don't even really know what happens in the games. It's like outside of their own characters. That's how I always found like disappointing. It's like, oh man, like, so you don't even know the story. Like, you were only invested in the game enough to just do your part. Like, that's always sad, but like, it's all right if you're not good at the game. But there's like I said, there's people I've seen that don't even really know what happens. Same thing with like actors who, you know, they're in movies and they've never bothered to watch the movie. Like, that's always sad to me. Like, come on, man. Like, you can't even be interested enough to like watch the film that you're in. So it seems weird. So I'm gonna do this river raid here. We'll go as far as I can make it. Troy does know a lot about it, but the problem is he's so confident and he's bad. So that's funny to watch, though. Yeah, that always cracks me up. But anyway, I'm gonna play through this and see how far I can get, and then I'm gonna call it quits because I gotta eat something. Pretty hungry, and it's taxing to talk. Like, I know I've been talking through the whole thing, but if you notice, like, I talk a lot slower because I'm trying to pronounce everything properly, and that gets really tiring.
Let the sail out!
And I still don't know what caused the Bell's palsy. It's could be anything. Could be from an infection from one of my broken teeth. Could just be a random thing. It's such a weird thing to deal with.
Let's hit the basket! Out of options, Doc.
Flat. Yeah, I mean, I sound normal to a degree, but again, it's like when I'm trying to pronounce F's and B's and P's, I have to really like make an effort to pronounce any of that stuff properly. So I'm grateful that it is a temporary thing. What did you find? Oh, this is this. Alright, so this is the same. I'm assuming this is the same route we took last time.
A good haul! Let's go!
Okay, that was it for this place, right? Alright. That's just more arrows. Alright, everybody back to the boat.
Burma, brjóta eitthvað. Sail! Catch the wind!
Tell you what, though, there's so much that I would love to do with this game. Just building upon,
Come, my wolves!
like, building upon what they've already got going on here. This place is going to be kind of challenging, I think. Oh, you jumped right out of the way. Alright, one of you guys has to help me smash this door open. Alright, help me open this.
Hey, come here a moment.
I like the fact that these guys are really smashing the crap out of everybody that they've encountered here. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Alright. Cargo is now half full. Question still remains as to how the hell to get over to that side. I don't see any obvious solution. Collect key. River Raid keys can open any locked chests found in River Raids. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't realize that was breakable wood. Alright, so that chest needed to be unlocked. Tungsten ingot and titanium. That's awesome. So there's an advantage of playing these river raids when you've already, or I mean before you've beaten the game, because like getting something like tungsten ingots, you can actually put that to use. Okay, that's everything. Alright. Folks, let's get the hell out of here. Make like a tree and leave. Why did I blow that up? Just because. Oh wait, you know what? Screw you, chicken. Where's the other one? Get over here, chicken. Really? I'm not getting anything for that? That's lame. I thought I might get animal bone or animal guts or an animal heart or something. But no, nothing. I got nothing at all. Just the satisfaction of killing chickens. What? Alright. Enemy reinforcements are gonna start getting kind of serious. mean, I don't know exactly how serious it can get, but we're gonna find out.
Let's go, Viking!
Yeah, let's go, Viking. Let's go kill some folks.
Time has come. Keep up, you shit!
Now, so much for that guy. Alright, one of you goons help me here. Hey, Shuddy boy. It's your dude. Help me out here. Now he's getting in my way. That can't be it. Did I go in that house? I don't think I did. What's in here? What's in here? Not a hell of a lot. But there's some stuff. Alright, what else? Man, this place has got almost nothing. Or whatever it is that they say.
Help me out here!
Alright, what do we find? What do we get out of this? More rations? More rations, okay.
A good horse! Let's get out of here!
Alright, that was it? That was it. Alright. Ah. Die, chicken. Get over here, chicken. Damn it. Missed the chicken. Didn't miss it that time. But I got nothing for it. Alright, moving on. Oh, roosters. Animal heart. See, that's what we were looking for. Oh, someone's being impatient. Didn't kill it? Oh, it did. Man, your chicken's got nothing. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Run up the hill!
So let's see. this should be pretty well defended. Hold on. Nadodor the Tyrant. That's my guy. That's my Jomsviking. He's kind of hurt. Oh. Man, I just kept hitting the wrong button over and over and over again.
Need your face. Give me a hand over here.
Alright, let's open this puppy up. I appreciate the help.
We're done. Get back to the ship.
My thanks, Eivor.
You're welcome. How do I get in that building? Really nothing else in here with the... Alright. Better than nothing. Yeah, dead pig. Get over here, pig. Time to die. That's right. Pig killer. Is that everything, or was there... Yep, seems to be everything. Alright. My dude is still not feeling too hot.
Hey!
Can't race.
More sail!
Okay, so how many more places are there to raid along this river? That's cool. I don't think I've ever experienced a part of a river in the regular game that had rapids. Ah! Roar! Rah! So I'm guessing this is probably the last location on this river, since this has the actual, like, raid emblem next to it.
Take your last breath.
Splat. Waka 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 laka baka. Get out of my way, commoner. I'm helping you. What was it?
Won't take long.
Come, help me with this.
Okay, so what was I collecting before? Just rations? Like, what did I get in all those boxes? Because, it certainly doesn't seem like much.
Yeah, come on.
Anything else? No, that's everything for here. Now, we still have the capacity to carry 50 more supplies. But again, like when we kept opening those crates, it wasn't giving me any indication of what we were grabbing. So that was confusing. are you doing? You guys don't know how to navigate your own river system? Okay, so we haven't discovered either of these two areas yet. Okay. Well, we're certainly about to discover this one. Yay!
You're mine!
So again,
That's it! Back to the ship!
like, what do we collect? Right? Like, nothing, we didn't appear to get anything. What's with the whispering? You guys are whispering about a Macarena? What's going on? Okay, let me look at the map here. So there's a whole area this way. There's also that.
Hey, what's the matter?
There's two pieces of the St. George's legendary armor somewhere around here.
Give me a hand!
Not really much to find in here. It'll cost me. What's it gonna cost me? It's not gonna cost me nothing.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Sorry to leave you up here pushing on this thing forever. Alright, now we're maxed out.
Right, let's get back to the ship.
Now. Oh wow, there's a ton. Okay, so we can't carry anything else. So we can travel down to that. Ooh. Alright, where the hell is the ship? There it is. Let's go, you goons. So what I'll do is I will attempt to get to wherever
Run up the sail.
wherever that treasure is. So I'm sure I'm gonna have to wander in by myself.
Reef sail.
Man, you guys are
What's the meaning of this?
not so good when it comes to navigating these corners. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably travel on my lonesome.
More sail. Bring the sail in.
Here.
Sail. Catch the wind.
Alright. Not worth trying to raid any other places at the moment, because if I go to a spot that's got supplies, I can't take them with me, so it's kind of a moot point. So the goal will be go get whatever treasure that is.
Reef sail.
And dead. Okay. That's cool then that it won't let me.
Must be blocked from the other side.
You die now.
Ow. Oh shit, how do I get down there? Oh, hi. What's up?
Watch out from me.
Alright, how do we get down there? Clearly there's some path that we need to take. What am I... What is it not letting me grab over here? Aha. That's weird. Why wouldn't that let me in there before? That's interesting. Probably not something I'm going to use, but it's interesting. Oh, this is the, okay. I didn't even realize that there was a thing there. So, I've got to be able to find a key. And I think I did find a key earlier, but it just wouldn't let me pick it up. Okay, so there's more foreign supplies. Yeah, so it was right here. I don't know. I don't know what the story is there. I don't know, very weird. So at some point I need to find a key. But for now, that is all that we can do. I don't really see, I don't really see any other spots that have a key or anything like that in it. Ah! Alright, well that'll do it for, yeah, back to Ravensthorpe. I mean, we can't carry anything else, so the next thing to do would be to increase our heavy river defenses. Okay, that's fine. River Severn. But we'll have to increase the increase the capacity, the carrying capacity of our ship. Map clues to unlock new rivers. Well, honestly, as it is, I mean, even that river itself looked like there's a ton of places to raid, so I think there's like 3 rivers or something like that that you can explore. I'm not 100% sure, but no, but so far I think the river raids are pretty cool. I'm not going to do a series of episodes doing river raids because it's pretty much just going from spot to spot, doing the same thing over and over again. But I enjoy the raids. So this is fun for me, even as just a, hey, go out and just mindlessly slaughter all these, well, not even bad guys, but like, go kill some Saxons. Alright, now let's get to Ravensthorpe. Come on. That was loud. I do like this, the transition screen here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I wonder how much it's going to cost every time I want to upgrade that carrying capacity. And how much can we increase it to? I hope it at least lets us double.
Up for some raiding?
I want to customize my ship. Actually. Oh. If I can only carry 200. Oh, wait. So if I get this right, we can only bring we can only bring 200 on the ship and return with it. However, that doesn't mean that that's all that we can carry. I mean, that we can keep. Like, we bring that 200 back. And then we can go out and get another 200. Oh, what does this do? If I increase my haul, that makes my Vikings better. I'm gonna assume that's what that is.
All Father favors you, Eivor. I would join in that glory.
It's Benny Longnose.
I stand ready should you have need.
Take me on. I will show you feats of strength to rival Thor.
Oh, really?
Should you change your mind, I will be here.
Yeah, sure you will.
Great Eivor. Let me join your crew for plunder and glory. Return when you have need of my strength.
Okay, I'll do that. So, once again, here's even more options for finding Yang speaking, and I still cannot locate my brother's character. It's like it still won't pop up.
With my blade at your side, all will fear our wrath. Turn when you have need of my strength.
That's aggravating. Alright guys, well anyway, that was the river raids. It's fun. I'm digging it. I can definitely see myself spending a lot of time doing these raids. Killing whoever and whatever is in my face. So, yeah, pretty awesome. So, alright guys, I don't know when I'll be on again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. Depends on how much I feel like talking. Kind of wore myself out. Because that's the other thing, like, the muscles in my face get, like... It's what I was saying, like, you know, it's how it takes a lot out of me. It's like the muscles in my face get sore. Because like I said, they're weak from the Bell's palsy, so it gets kind of exhausting after a while. But yeah, I don't know. You guys know how the whole YouTube thing is. Like, if you have the notification button, you should be getting alerts if you care, and you'll be able to pop in here. So, but anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys all enjoyed the River Raids experience, and I also hope that everybody out there is staying nice and safe, that you're all remaining smart, not scared. Wash your hands, do all the stuff you're supposed to do. Be smart out there, guys, seriously. Like, we're finally at a point now where we're getting vaccines for this stupid pandemic, and we're hopefully going to be able to turn a corner. So do your part, and don't be ignorant out there and getting us into another ramp up of this stupid sickness. Fuck the Rona. So anyway, guys, that's it. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, do all the YouTube stuff. And until the next time, whenever that is, as always, peace.